If you've ever used the words cement and concrete interchangeably, you're not alone. In fact, this is one of the most common misunderstandings in construction and everyday conversation. You might hear someone say, "We poured cement for the driveway," or "That building is made of cement." But in reality, they're talking about something completely different. So what's the real difference between cement and concrete? Let's break it down once and for all. Most people assume that cement and concrete are the same thing. They're not. In simple terms, cement is an ingredient and concrete is the final product. Think of it like baking a cake. Cement is like the flour. Concrete is the entire cake made from flour, sugar, eggs, and everything else. Without the flour, you can't make the cake. But flour alone isn't the cake. In the same way, cement is one of the ingredients used to make concrete. Let's take a closer look at cement first. Cement is a fine gray powder that acts like a glue. When you mix it with water, a chemical reaction called hydration takes place. This reaction causes the cement to harden and bind everything around it together. But cement by itself is too brittle and weak to be used on its own in large construction. It would crack, crumble, and fall apart. So we mix it with other materials to create something much stronger. That's where concrete comes in. Concrete is a composite material made by mixing. Cement, the binder. Sand, fine aggregate. Gravel or crushed stone, coarse aggregate. And water. Once all these components are combined, the cement binds the sand and gravel together. And the result is concrete, a rock-like material that can be shaped, poured, and molded while wet, and becomes incredibly strong once it sets. Concrete is used in virtually every structure around you. Sidewalks, bridges, roads, tunnels, foundations, buildings, dams, airports. The list is endless. So, to be absolutely clear, cement is one part of concrete. Concrete is what you see, walk on, and build with. Now let's dive even deeper. The most common type of cement used around the world is called Portland cement. Despite the name, it has nothing to do with Portland, Oregon. It was actually named after the Isle of Portland in England, where the stone it resembled was quarried. Portland cement is made by heating limestone and clay in massive kilns at over 1,400 degrees Celsius, 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit. This produces a material called clinker, which is then ground into a fine powder, and that becomes cement. This manufacturing process is extremely energy intensive and contributes to carbon emissions, which is why scientists are now looking into eco-friendly alternatives like green cement and low-carbon concrete. Now here's where the confusion often happens. People see construction workers pouring concrete, and they hear someone say, "That's cement." But what they're really seeing is wet concrete, a mix of water, gravel, sand, and cement. After a few hours, the concrete begins to set, and within days it hardens into its final form. It can take up to 28 days for concrete to reach its full strength. And here's another interesting fact. Concrete gets stronger with time, thanks to that ongoing hydration process. Even after decades, the chemical reactions inside it continue on a microscopic level. So, to sum it up, if you're holding a bag of dry gray powder, that's cement. If you're walking on a driveway, standing under a bridge, or looking at a massive dam, that's concrete. Cement is the glue, but concrete is the structure. The next time someone says their patio is made of cement, you'll know better. And now, so do you. From ancient Roman aqueducts to today's towering skyscrapers, concrete is the backbone of civilization. And it all starts with a little gray powder we call cement. One is a building block, the other is the whole building. So now you know the truth, and it's one most people get wrong. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more interesting videos from Grow. We got other videos for you. Click the left or the right and enjoy.